Hi guys, it's another beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dextersworld channel. Today's video, we're gonna collect hundreds of eggs from our chicken coop. Well, in the past videos, I made mention that only 50% of our hen have started laying their eggs. But now I am so glad that all of them, 100% of them, are now laying eggs. And you will see that later as we are going to harvest that eggs. But for the meantime, allow me to say something about the improvements that we have made. Well, in the past video, we tried our effort to enclose some 200 square meters for our native chicks. And you know, these native chicks are now able to go far because they're already big and they are really trying to escape their way out from this property. And I'm afraid that they're gonna be devoured by the predators like the wildcats and even these snakes. So now we have finally enclosed this area, and come on, I will let you see, and I would like to make an update about this. Come on. Guys, I'm very happy about this development. We have enclosed some 200 square meters for our native chicks, and I am so glad that we made this by just using this recycled fish net. In our previous video, we made mention that this is very cheap compared to buying these new nets that are lesser in quality. So this is made of a fish net, and you will see that we have here holes, but never mind, we can just easily fix that. And we have used this tie wire at the end portions of this. We have sewed this with tie wire, and then we fix this with 1.5 by 2 wood, and it's quite good. It's permanent now. Maybe we have to cut the post so that it will look good, but this is now a good place for our chicken. You will see inside that there are grasses. You know, in my experience, grasses can really help a lot in the health of our chicken and even our turkey, because they will feel comfortable, and it will also lessen the high temperature, meaning that these grasses can lessen the high temperature of the environment. And from these grasses also, they can eat insects and they can eat their natural food. They can also eat the grass. So come on, let's tour. You see this one? These are actually the improvements that we are doing here. And you see that the chicks can no longer go out from here. Oh, it's fixed. And I'm so glad that we have staff that can really do things for us. And you will see that they also made some linings over here. They put this tie wire and pull this up to get a good elevation. So this is it. And we are looking forward to also erect a post over here for our goats, and that's gonna be our topic for our next video. I hope we can do these things because it also entails budget. So I'm still looking for a budget on our goat house and also the fencing of this perimeter. I am so glad that we have started also doing our DIY rabbit cages. We will go there and you will see that we have already made at least 3 of these rabbit cages, and it works good. It's very durable because it is made of welded screen, and we are doing some effort on this. In fact, I have cuts on my hand in tying this welded screen to get a good and perfect cage for our rabbits. So come on, let's go over there and we will see the finished product of these cages. So guys, as you can see, this is our unfinished rabbit cage, and this has two compartments. You will see that it is made of welded screen, and what's good about this welded screen, though it is very costly because it costs us around 250 to 300 pesos per meter, but it's really durable, and in effect we can minimize the expenses because we are no longer needing the wood for the frame. So you look at this one, it is a good cage for our rabbits, and in fact I already have fabricated two of this kind of cage. I am fast tracking this because our rabbits have already grown as an adult, and they are now fighting, especially the bucks. They are already fighting, and they can even cause harm with each other. And some of the bucks that I have examined have already wounds and cuts on their bodies because really they are fighting, especially during nighttime, because these rabbits are very active during the night. So come on, let's go inside and we will see the situation in our rabbitry. So guys, you will see the situation. We have plenty of rabbits here. Actually, we have already gathered some 110 does. They're all females, of course. We also have some 20 bucks that needed to be segregated or separated in another cage because that's what I have said, they are really fighting. You look at this, they are really wanted to have a hole, an underground, and this is their nature really. I am planning to concretize this middle portion because they're really digging, and it is not good because they are destroying our pathway. So we will feed them now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Eating time, breakfast. Come on. Get out. Let me share something about the diet. We have now tried at least 70% of their diet to be composed of these grasses and even this ipil leaves and this banana leaves. This diet is doing well. Of course, we cannot dispense also the giving of this commercial pellet, but that will only compose the 30%. And the 70% of it will be the grasses. Well, you can name all the kinds of grasses. They will eat that. We have the cover crop, and this ipil leaves and banana leaves is also doing great for our rabbits. So you will see now that we have here this cage. All of them that are here are the bucks, and they are already going into their adulthood because they're already 6 months old. By the end of this month, I am looking forward to start the breeding of these rabbits. As what I have said, this is economical because we don't need anymore the frame. I will not anymore use the wood as the frame of this cage, and never mind this one because these are the old cages, but I use this temporarily because really they are fighting. So I'm going to rescue this, and you cannot just leave this kind of situation because they will end up dead actually. So my intention is, of course, on this area we will fill this with this kind of cage, and then of course we will put another layer over here, and we will also put cages like this one. So we have here 2 layers, and then 2 layers over here, and the underground. My purpose of making a coop like this is for them to deliver babies on the ground. Well, it's my experience that rabbits that are born on the ground are more active than the rabbits that are born on elevated cages. So guys, we are here once again. In the last video, we showed you that we are constructing this breeding pen for our breeder chicken. You will see now that this screen had been placed already as our walling on this particular cage. And there are actually 8 divisions, and you will see that we're almost to complete the construction of this breeding pen. And as you will note, this screen will provide good ventilation, and this galvanized sheet can also preclude or prevent this chicken from fighting, especially the roosters, and they will concentrate on breeding. So I would like to repeat that the measurement of this is 5 feet in width. We have 12 feet in length, and we have here a height of 10 or maybe 12 feet. So this is good enough, as what I have said, for 1 rooster and 5 hens. I am so glad because we are almost to complete this one, and in our next video we're gonna show you the actual putting of the breeders right here. So my plan is to, of course, make a canal at the back so that when the rain comes, the water will not creep over here. And also I am planning to put some filling materials like the soil, and then of course we will not forget the rice hull. So that's gonna be a lot of work to be done for this breeding pen. Come on, let's tour. I will let you see around that this particular cage, number 1, number 2, number 3, here number 4, that have already nets on its walls. So I'm not sure about this screen. Maybe if you will like to do this thing, maybe you can do the other alternative. Maybe you can use the pamo nets that are more durable, but I'm using this because I already have bought this one before I realized that there are actually nets that are more durable that are sold in the public market. Maybe you will ask, Dexter, what's the walling at the front? Well, I'm intending to use the bamboos. Maybe on this part will be the net, and then of course here we will use the bamboos. Bamboos are just very available here in our place. So I hope that we can finish this 8 pens, breeding pens, by this week. And in our next video, I hope that we can already film about the actual placing of our breeders right here inside. And of course you will see that this is gonna be completed. So it's our feeding time. It's 3 o'clock, and this is the second feeding for the day. We are feeding them twice a day, but we are giving snacks at noontime. As soon as we open the door of the coop, they will run over here. So we made a segregation. All the males are there, and the female, the hen, are here. So come on, please open the gate. Come on, and you will be amazed how many eggs we can collect today. Many have asked, what's the composition of your feeding? Well, as you have known already, we have the 40% of these grated coconuts, and we have 40% of these vegetables, and of course we have the commercial pellet, the Galimax 2 Plus, which compose of the 30% of the entire feeding. So this really works. Actually, I am so amazed, and you know the reason why? We have collected plenty of eggs today, and it only gives us the conclusion now that all these hens are already laying their eggs. So guys, we are now going to collect the eggs that have been laid by this hen for the past 2 days. Well, just today I was informed that we can collect some hundreds of eggs because we were not able to gather all the eggs that were laid yesterday. And just forgive me for the quality of this video because the usual camera that we're using malfunctioned. So we're using the cell phone instead. I hope you can just bear with us. Each of this tray will contain 30 eggs actually, and we will see if we can fill this up. Wow, what happened? So we have 5, no more here. We have how many here? We have 1. Oh, it's still very warm. Here we have 2 eggs. So 2 eggs. Right here, how many? Oh, plenty. We have 1, we have 2, 3, and then 4. Some of the eggs are still very small, like this. 5. Okay, that's good enough. And about here, well, we have plenty again. How many eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing. We have 6. Right here has 2. Okay, this is good. Right here we have none. Here we have plenty. Oh my God, this is more than 10. Amazing. You see that? I'm really happy to see these eggs because this is already a product of our effort. Well, we're doing too much for the improvement of this farm, and we are now reaping the fruits. I'll place this here. Up, 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 up. Okay, that's 30 eggs actually. And then we'll continue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, about here 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 9 eggs. I'm so happy. Wow, come on. What about this nest? Oh, still we have plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. And some of these eggs are still warm, meaning they are really fresh. They are just newly laid by this hen. Wow, very big. I suspect that this has 2 egg yolks inside. Very big. Wow, we have 4. Thank you, Lord. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some eggs are not that brown, but I was told that as they grow old, their eggs will turn darker. So we have 3 over here. Wow. Oh, no, do not be angry. You see that? Very fresh. You see, that's still wet. And there's a blood. So it's indication that maybe this hen has just started really laying eggs. And we have here how many? Wow, we have 4. Oh my goodness, this is good. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, very good. There are 8 eggs that are here. I'll get this one. Thank you, Lord. This one, this one, this one. You know, I cannot describe the joy that I am feeling right now deep in my heart, because I thought that they will lay eggs on the month of June or July, but they started laying eggs on the month of May, some of them. But now 100% of them are already laying eggs. That's what I always say. So I already made a study on this. If you will raise some 2,000, for example, 2,000 hens, so more or less you can collect 2,000 eggs in a day. These 2,000 hens will only consume 2 sacks of this pellet every day, and 2 sacks of this pellet will just cost you around 3,000 pesos. So if you have 2,000 eggs a day, and you will multiply that to 5 pesos, the minimal price for the egg. Then you will earn 10,000 pesos every day. So you will less that 3,000 as cost of the feeding. So you will have 7,000 pesos a day for just producing this kind of egg, sold at 5 pesos per egg. That 7,000 as your net will be multiplied to 30 days. So more or less you have 210,000 pesos in a month. That is if you are industrious enough to gather some vegetables and this grated coconuts from the market. So all in all, we have 138 eggs for just yesterday and today. And that's a lot of eggs. If you are going to incubate this one, you can easily collect 1,000 chicks because these are the product only for the period of 2 days. So this is the thing that we are sharing because we would like to encourage you guys to engage in this kind of farming. Maybe you will not massively produce eggs. Maybe you can just produce for home consumption, for the consumption of your family, and that's good enough. After all, we are eating fresh and cholesterol-free eggs because these are semi-organic eggs that we have produced. Only 20% of their feeding came from the commercial pellet, and 80% already consists of this grated coconuts and the leafy thing, the vegetables that we are always mentioning in our previous videos. I hope guys you are encouraged to also engage in this kind of farming, and I would like to assure you that this is one of the most lucrative businesses that you can engage, and you don't require a lot of money as a capital, but all you have to do is to put a lot of dedication, hard work, and of course the love for your pets. Thank you for watching. I hope you will not hesitate to subscribe because we are uploading videos every 3 days. And if you will subscribe and hit that notification bell, you will be notified of our regular uploads only here at Dextersworld. There's a